This is Tron where Tron tells the truth. I always had this low voice, so now I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna speak with a higher voice. More angry than fucking ever. Well, I love to have sometimes those segments. I told you so segments. Yes, like, oh, you didn't do this. This was fucking what happened. You sat on your high fucking horse. Well, motherfucker, this is what happened. What you see happening in the United States today is because a lot of you were fucking morons. Well, I'm not going to hold it to the United States this time, but I will come back to that later. The Republicans passed election laws now. Yes, a lot of them. They want the election laws to be stricter, more difficult to vote, and etc., etc. Yeah, and you know why. Because a lot of people who were liberal and democratic and leftist, they voted. Yeah, they took the head of their ass because they had to come along a shit-face like Donald fucking Trump to really mess it up this time. Reagan wasn't enough. Bush 1 was not enough. And Bush Jr. was not fucking enough. You needed a Trump to fuck it up. Well, not sit on my high horse, but we know I would be there for many years ago if we had so big shit show. But you didn't vote, you didn't vote, you didn't vote, you didn't vote, because it doesn't matter, you say. Well, it did matter this time. You have Congress, you have the House, and you have the presidency. Not perfect, I know, but you're on the road. But that road can be fucked up. Why? Because you, after election, after election, after election, didn't vote. You didn't vote for local, and you didn't vote for a lot of other things like sheriffs and judges and so on. So here is where you are. You have to fight for democracy, because nobody else can fight for you. If we as Europeans say something, we will met like hate campaign like nobody comes to tell the US what to do, because we always know we can never tell the US what to do, because that's a job only the US have or everybody else. That's why you're telling the truth and we just, okay, why? Fuck it, yes, why not? But we don't believe it, but we are like the whore who always said to the customer, yes, you have the biggest dick in the world. Well, that was the joke I really. But this shit show happened over in Hungary. It happened in Britain. And it happened in Poland. Dictatorship, fascism, what we fight against from 1940 to 1945. It's still up there. And it's still fucking happening. In Norway, somebody wanted a panel against racism because the 2nd of July 10 years ago, tens of young people were shot by a right-wing fundamentalist. Well, did we learn something? No, we didn't learn a fucking shit. But can we have a panel against racism today? No, we can't, because some people on the right think that is judging and against free speech and so fucking on. Yeah, that's where we are. A world going more and more to the right, but the facts are still the same. They are wrong, but people are still voting for them. So, what do? I don't know. But you need to vote on every election. And you need to do more protests. So, here's my plan. Well, instead of only electing, I think that every black person in the United States should buy weapons. A lot of them. And they should buy uniforms, too. Because people... Black Panther uniforms. Yeah. Real. Are marching down the streets. In the front, Snoop Dogg with a fucking shotgun, and Ice Cube with a Tommy gun. Oh, that would scare like the shit out of them. Yeah. Declare this city a black city, a Asian American city, and so on, and see how they react. They will not think it's fun, but I will have a lot of fun watching it from here. But everything now has to do something radical. The time for talking and say, oh, that is good. Stand up. No, it's fucking bullshit. You have to fight, and you have to fight fucking every inch you can for freedom. It starts now. No, it didn't start now. It started yesterday, last fucking week. You've been going to sleep for tens of years. So get your head out of your fucking ass and fucking fight, motherfuckers.